Hey guys, welcome to another Fall Diaries video. It is currently Saturday morning and we're about to have such a cozy bookish day today. Riley is heading over now and we're going to go to a coffee shop, a bookstore. We're also going to make our way over to this event called Fall Into Books Fest. We really don't know what to expect from it because it's their first year doing it, but a couple of our friends are small shop vendors there, so we want to go and support them. There's also authors like panels and signings all day, so maybe get a couple books signed today. And then tomorrow, I just want to have a cozy Sunday in. I want to wake up and make cinnamon rolls. I want to have football on in the background all day. I also want to make a November mood board. So today is currently November 2nd, and I just want to have like a cute little mood board of like things to do this month. So I feel like this weekend is just going to be cozy, fall, and bookish. Like what more could you ask for? So when Riley gets here, we will head to the coffee shop. We are at Pilgrim's Coffee House, but we already went to the half-off books, which, okay, wait. I was gonna hand it on you, and then I don't know what you were doing. Okay, actually, I'll just do this. What is your association with this place? I kind of keep,
Oh, it's my brother-in-law's parents. Okay.
It's so cute. Wow, this lighting. Okay, anyways. So that's how you know about this.
Yeah.
But it's my first time going, and we both got matchas, but you guys, this is so smooth. I think it's the smoothness that reminds me of the coffee bean and tea leaf, which is what I can chug. So, it's so bad. So, I really like this. It was just like vanilla, which, what is this? Yeah, that's a choice.
It's so good.
It is good, but wow, with the vanilla. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we went to Half Off Books. And they had music in there, country, very strong country, actually really good. Kind of want to go listen to country now, but so I couldn't bring it out to actually talk.
Yeah.
But it was a good selection. Yeah. I was actually impressed. I got one book. We can do a mini haul. As we know, I just read The Art of Catching Feelings, and you found this book.
Yeah.
And she's like, there's a baseball guy on the cover.
Out of his league, on the spine, and I was like, oh, I think she must have it.
And yeah, no, it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
That I was like, yep, okay, fine. You just read the synopsis. I was like, sounds great. And then you got 3 books. Okay, The Wicked Deep, which I recommended because it's so good. I think
I can't tell if it's doing it, but
it is. It's shimmery and stuff, and it's really good for if you want to a spooky book in the summertime. What's that? To Kill a Kingdom? I'm reading backwards.
Yeah.
To Kill a Kingdom. It is a retelling of, what is it?
I don't know.
Mermaid?
Sea Queen? Little Mermaid?
The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid.
That was a really cute close-up.
I'll just,
I don't know. Okay, you're the one who told me to buy it.
to fix that, To Kill a Kingdom. I was just talking like this, and I'm like, oh, wait, no, you're so real for that. Okay, To Kill a Kingdom. It is a Little Mermaid retelling. That's what I was trying to say. Also recommended that to her. They're really good. Underrated.
It was $5.50.
Yeah, so
wow.
Add to cart. And then there's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Snowed In for Christmas.
Yep.
I haven't read it yet, but I got it for Christmas last year. I hope to read it this year.
We'll see.
We'll see. No, it's so true though, because I don't know what this Christmas is gonna bring. So, that's your book haul. That was a good one though.
Yeah, I think so.
And then now we're just gonna hang out here, for a little bit, and then make our way over to Fall Into Book Fest. Mm-hmm. Okay, we just parked and we are walking into the Fall Into Book Fest. We are basically here because we want to support our friends, but then also there is the fantasy author panel at 2, and then they're signing some books. So, what are the 2 authors?
Kate Golden and the one.
You're walking too close to me. I'm walking
so sorry. I'll be over here. The Phantasma author.
Oh, Kaylee Smith.
Yes, yep, thank you.
So both of them are here, so we're hoping to maybe get our 2 books signed for that. But other than that, we're here to support our friends at their booths, so I will definitely show you guys them. Yay!
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my...
Oh wait, it looks so good. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was just gonna say, we just got back to the car, and the rain is definitely picking up. It was just very much a sprinkle, and this is still light rain. Do you know what rain is?
I want you to be quiet.
You can't hear that.
No,
I'll show you guys. Can you even... You can kind of make out the droplets. Like, the Midwest in me is so happy. We do not get storms in Southern California. That's... She took a great picture of the raindrops that you just can't see. But, oh my god. Okay, I can't get over this lighting. Like, it just looks so good. Okay, anyways. The Fall Fest was so good. It
was good.
It was so good. Wait, where's
oh.
Does anyone know? Oh, does anyone know?
Does anyone? I'm just making faces.
I was just gonna say, because we didn't, like, say anything about the specific authors is what I was gonna say. But that too. One of the authors was, we said it like on the way in, but I just didn't talk about the books. So like Phantasma by Kaylee Smith, I'm like reading it backwards. Like, she was one of the authors there. And it was like, it was so
This will be your blooper roll.
I can't take you anywhere. No, this is all being in.
Okay.
We're leaving it. We're just committed. Yeah. Hi, friends. So I haven't read this yet, but I want to wait and get the audiobook to do a hybrid read, so that's what I'm waiting on. It was so cool. This is my first time seeking out an author's, like, signature. Riley, like, can't get over the rain.
It's raining so hard right now.
So, oh yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Also had, like, a photo booth moment, so that should go up here with my mom's.
Cute.
Oh, frick. We'll just put it there for now.
Yeah.
So that was one of the authors, and then the other author is who wrote the trilogy Sacred Stones, I think is what the actual trilogy is called, but it's A Dawn of Onyx. Second one is A Promise of Peridot? Is that what you would say? Not Peridot. That doesn't sound right.
Peridot doesn't sound right.
I think it's Peridot, like T silent. I don't know, to each your own. It's a matter of preference. But it's a Sacred Stone trilogy. So I got these two signed, and you got the first books for both of them signed.
Yes.
And
they had a bunch of art prints and like
I have to give Elle a shout out because our friend Elle, also the owner of the small shop Primrose and Co. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So she was there as like a small shop vendor, but she also just came out with this, like, it's a series of novellas, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, this one has two, I think.
Okay. 2 novellas. Point is, it's not like just like one novel.
Mm-hmm.
It's like multiple like short stories of some sort of novellas. Yep. Okay, words. But she came out with this. It was like in October, the beginning of October?
Mm-hmm. Very recently.
And so she was there, and she also had those for sale. So I had to buy one for her, from her, and have her sign that, of course, as well. You're like trying to figure out how many?
Yeah, because I know it's like not fully half, but it's like,
oh my god, and she has art in there? Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, so it's like kind of like this. Like this is one and this is one.
Okay. So I was just excited to actually be able to buy that from her, and that's just what I wanted to show. Now we're starting
bookmarks and things. There was like
like because we got like a goodie bag, and like maybe I'll show that later if I remember. But I just want to at least show you guys the books. So now we're heading back. I would say like just back home, just back home. Poor Steven. Like you are married, I guess.
Yes.
Like sure.
Not to her.
No, not.
Sorry.
Very single. Thank you. But we're gonna get in and out, which just sounds.
It sounds so good. Again, she said it.
Oh my god. Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Those are bigger.
Now I get why you were. Yeah.
Yeah. No, in and out, I think just is what we need.
Yes.
To round out the day.
Yeah. So in and out it is. Good morning, happy Sunday. I think it's about 8 a.m. at this point. I'm not sure, but I know I woke up around 7:30 or so and very slowly woke up, got out of bed. I just changed into comfy pants and my Chiefs sweatshirt for just like an NFL Sunday, even though the Chiefs don't play today. But I wanted to go through and show you guys what I got from the Fall Into Book Fest yesterday. We got like a little goodie bag, and then I want to show you all the book side of things. So we got a goodie bag because the event, you had to buy a ticket to go. So it was like a $20 ticket, and that was helping them cover like renting the space, the tables, the vendor side, the author side, like all the equipment that goes into that. And so Riley and I were just like, well, actually our whole friend group was just like, I don't know what we can expect from this. And so I think Riley and I did it perfectly, where we didn't show up when they first opened the door. I think we kind of just knew that there weren't that many vendors. So to walk around all the vendors and then know that we weren't really interested in the authors up until like 2 p.m. panel time. We were like, what are we gonna do all day? So I feel like we timed it perfectly, where we showed up around like 12:30, and then we were like walking around like very leisurely around all the vendors, and we were talking with our friends because, like I mentioned, 2 of our friends were vendors there. And then we were able to sit down for the 2 p.m. panel, sat through that. That was kind of cool. And then we had the like author signing afterwards, and then we left. Like, we were not like exhausted from the day because we went and we were like, oh, let's go to a coffee shop, let's go to the half off books. Like, I feel like we just did it right. And I'm not mad about the $20. Like, one, I spent it a long time ago, so like this event was practically free in my brain. But 2, I can get it, especially for a first time event. Like, you don't have like the same kind of just back pocket income for an event like this year after year, if that makes sense. So in the goodie bag, let me make sure I separate a couple things that I bought. Yeah, so in the goodie bag, we did get a highlighter that has also like the tab. I mean, that's like cool. I don't really know if like I'll use it like that, but it's just kind of like, oh, like that's like a neat idea, like for book people to like have the highlighter and tab together. Then we got a cloth bookmark. It's pretty. Like, it's so pretty. I don't know if it had, may have thrown it away. I think this is from, no, it's not. Book Barn Galore. Maybe that is what the like name of the place is. But I know it was like a local vendor made in like Southern California, and they probably were there, and I just like am not connecting that dot. But very cute, very fall. And then this was a bookmark that came with the other purchase. Okay, so then we had like a couple, what would you call it, like advertisements in a way. Like, we got a bookmark for the book My Kind of Trouble by L.A. Schwartz. So I'm like trying to show you guys. And then like the back had like the information on the book. And then we also got an art print from it, which was adorable. And then like kind of another like kind of blurb thing more about the book. But like the art print was so cute. And then like you can never have too many bookmarks. We got another bookmark for To a Darker Shore by, I believe this is L.A. Is it L.A. or L.E.? Come on, work with me here, work with me here. L.A. by L.A. Schwartz. And so To a Darker Shore, and then A Prayer for Vengeance. And so just like there's that side, and then there's that side. We got another bookmark. That L.A. Schwartz girly pop, I got to look into her stuff. A Prayer for Vengeance bookmark. So there's that, and then on the back side is like kind of information about it. I'm doing that because it's glaring, so I'm trying to just make sure you get the idea. Okay, that's down here. Then we got I'll Be Gone for Christmas, kind of little advertisement card, but the back of that is a like tarot card, like the Fool. How funny is that? And so the back is like what the actual book is. We got a sticker that says I'm with banned books. Like, heck yeah, we are. Guys, no one told me To Kill a Mockingbird is a banned book. What? What? Yeah, okay, anyways. Then everyone also got some form of sticky tabs. So they just kind of bought a multi-pack, and it's not like everyone got the same one, which was cool because then like looking at your friends, like you were able to see like which ones did you get. So I got these. Then we got a like a tea or something. Like, I don't know what everyone got. Mine was this tea, maple apple cider, or I guess it's cider. Like, it's just like a little packet. Like, how fall, how perfect. And then the last thing in the goodie bag, I'm sorry, this is iconic. This is from the same person that also gave this, but it is reading in progress, like on both sides, and it's like a little door thing. Like, are you kidding? That's actually iconic. So I'm trying to figure out where to put it. I did put it on my bedroom door, but every time I open it, it falls off. So I just need to figure out if there's like a certain direction that makes more sense that I won't do that or what, but iconic. And then I bought 2 things from vendors. I bought this sticker. I want to put it in my bullet journal whenever I actually catch up with this. And it just says my autumn is all booked. It's just a habit, but it's just so cute. And then I bought a mini bookmark. And it's such a pretty print. I think Riley ended up choosing the same print that I did, but this is just so dainty and so pretty. I love that. When I was getting that bookmark, like, I was just able to pick up the same bookmark that they would give as like an advertisement, like, to their store. So it was Sun-Kissed Fiction. Oh, thank you for supporting our online indie bookstore. I did see that they had some books, but I saw a lot more of their like accessories, so interesting. They did give everyone like different like Audible credit kind of thing, like for specific books. When I tell you, I could not even find this book. I was so confused, but also clearly not a book that I'll end up reading, so I don't really know what I should do with that. That was kind of something. When Riley and I showed you guys this, but when Riley and I went to, I bought this stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, when Riley and I went to the Half Off Books, I ended up purchasing Out of His League. As you guys know, I just read The Art of Catching Feelings, and so I could read another adult sports romance baseball guide. Like, I can do it. I can do it. And it's so short. So, it sounded good, like, as far as, like, the league. Pretty good. Like, an okay flop in a book. I also purchased this bookmark from them. Trying to, like, flip it over. And then it just, like, came with, like, a bookmark that's, like, for their half-off books. So keep that separate. So that's the book that I bought yesterday out of the book fest. And then another book I bought was our friend Elle's book that I told you is like novellas, I guess. So I guess 2 novellas in this. I'm confused what this one is. Oh, it's a part 2. Part 2. The what? Well, then what's this one? Oh, come back. I had it. Okay, it's a part 1, part 2 of a story in this, and then the next like novella story is this. So she had them out at her booth because like she is also the small shop owner of Primrose Code and Design, and so she had her Primrose shop up, but because she just released this in October, she also had some books that you could purchase. And so this is just so cool, and it's just so gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So it's The Tales of the Hollow E.R. Maggette. So if you want to look her up, also the Primrose shop is so cute. So that's another book that I bought because I also wanted to support her, and I kept just not buying it. And then she also signed it. So it's just like so sweet of her to do that. Adorable. And then the books that I brought with me, like I already owned, but I brought with me to sign. So we had the Kate Golden books, A Dawn of Onyx, and then A Promise of Peridot. Okay, the Sacred Stones trilogy. I only have book 1 and book 2. And so I also got prints that like she just like had out there. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? There are more. I just like didn't want to take all of them. And then she also signed it. So that's that one. And then she also signed this one. Adorable. Adorable. I loved it because when she went to sign the second one, like I don't know where this like sticky note tab thing was that you like put with it so they spell your name right and everything. She was like, wait, is it like J-A-Y? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, love that you had to think about that. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, just like give it your best. Okay, and then the next book was Phantasma, which as you guys know, I haven't read this yet, but I am dying to read this, and I want to read it in a couple weeks when I get my Audible credit for this, because the audiobook I can only find on Audible or Apple Books, but I'm not paying for a book on Apple Books. I don't like whatever that is. But it doesn't say Audible only, so I don't understand like why I can't find it in other platforms. Like I can't find it through Libby, and I have like so many library cards, and then I also can't get it from Libro FM. So I'm like, you guys, like what? And so I'm glad that I am having like my current 99-cent Audible monthly subscription thing until that runs out in like 2 months. So yay. So I think it's like mid-November that I get my next credit, so I'm going to use it on this and then we're going to read it. Oh my gosh, like I just feel like the audiobook is going to be so good, so I want to make sure I have both. Oh, I'm so excited. It's like adult careable, say less. So those are the books that I had signed, and those are the couple books that I purchased. Like I think it was just a fantastic Saturday. Such a good Saturday. And so now, Sunday, cozy day in, I want to go ahead and prep the oven, and I want to make these like pumpkin cinnamon rolls. So let's go do that. Okay, we have a couple taste tests that we need to do. We need to actually taste my matcha to see if it's good. It's okay. But it's not bad. Like I'm getting used to it the more and more I use that new matcha. It's just like the taste is just like a little different. It's like when you just use like a different brand of something, like little like off than what I'm used to. Not bad. These are the pumpkin cinnamon rolls. So this, I'm excited and nervous to taste. Like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? Wow. Okay, I am now going to probably eat this and finish Olivia's video. It is currently 9:11, which it was daylight savings yesterday, and like I knew that, or like last night, 2 a.m., whatever. So I was confused for half a second looking at my stove, and it said like 10 o'clock, and I was like, wasn't it just 8 o'clock when I was updating the vlog? Like, did I really just like spend 2 hours putting something in the oven for 25 minutes? Like, I was so lost, and I was like, oh. And by I was so lost, I mean, I just looked at my phone and saw it was 9. I'm like, that makes so much sense. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to drink my matcha, have my delicious pumpkin cinnamon rolls, watch YouTube, and whenever that's done, I'm going to get to work. So it's been a few hours. I've just been working all day, so I'm excited to take a break from that and spend some time on my November mood board bucket list situation. I did finish my matcha, so I grabbed the only other fall cup that I have, which is this cute pumpkin mug, and I put my cold spice cider in it. It's from Trader Joe's, and it's so, so, so delicious. So good. This is only my second drink because I poured it right before I sat here to do this. It's just absolutely everything I need right now. So I have made mood boards, I feel like, different in the past. Like, it's just like a bunch of different things I feel like I do. I either make it like just a Pinterest board, I download the pictures to make a collage in Canva, or like I print them out to make something physically. I think for this, I just want to have it be on Pinterest as just a mood board, so I can pull it up on my computer if I want, I can pull it up on my phone if I want. And it's going to be a combination of like a mood board and bucket list, like I mentioned. So I did make a list of some stuff that I want to do in November. So we're going to make sure we have pictures of all of that on here, on top of just kind of the aesthetic, I feel like, that is November. So I'm going to go through my bucket list. That way I can just do a cute little time lapse of me actually putting the board together, and I can turn back on the sound of the football game in the background, because something about the sound of a football game is just so comforting to me. So on my November bucket list, I want to go thrifting for books. I feel like that is just so fun, and you just never know what you're gonna get. So I feel like making like an afternoon or morning of it with some friends or by myself, and just going to different places that sell used books would be such a fun, cozy fall activity. And then I want to make s'mores cookies, which I'm debating on doing today. It's just something I definitely want to do, and I was gonna make it, I feel like in October, and I just never got to it. So I have the stuff for it. We may even make that in today's video. Then I want to go to a coffee shop to read, which I feel like you're thinking, don't you just do that every day? You'd think by the amount of times I go to a coffee shop, but I feel like I'm always going with friends to multitask so that like them and I can like just chat while I have my computer to do work, or I'm going to just do work myself or edit or something like that. Like I do not just take me, myself, and I and a book and just go to a coffee shop, and I would love to do that. And then I would love to have a movie marathon, not just like a single movie, but at least like 2 movies. So like start them at like 5 p.m. or something, and like at least have a double feature just cozied up on my couch. I also want to thrift a new sweater. Like that just sounds fun to me. Like a new clothing item, but I feel like with fall, it'd be like a cardigan, a sweater, like a hybrid, like long sleeve or something. Like I would love to do that. I always see Faith is Reading thrifting the cutest stuff. Like I follow her on Instagram and then like follow her YouTube stuff as well. And I feel like her thrift finds are so good. And then I'd love to make an autumn playlist. So maybe we can start that today, but I feel like that's something that will take like a few days to make. But just like a playlist that just gives me the autumn vibes. I want to just take from my other playlists because I typically just have like playlists for like a year, and then I rarely make kind of themed playlists. So I would love to like go through my year playlist and then like grab things from that kind of give me that autumn vibe, which, spoiler, I feel like every Maxon Hall song is gonna be on there. It just gives fall to me. I don't know how. And then I would love to make some chili on like a football Saturday, Sunday kind of thing. Like just make it for the weekend, and a weekend where I'm just like at home mostly. We'll see. At least one of the days. Like, so I would just love to make, I feel like that is something that is so fall to me, is just like making a thing of chili and having football on all day. Like, oh my gosh, that's just like the epitome of fall. Then I would love to have like a little Friendsgiving. That doesn't necessarily mean I can host that. Like I'm just like thinking about my place. Like I do have a good size space, but I don't really have the right stuff for like a Friendsgiving. So I still want to do that with friends. I think it would be fun to do. So hopefully just making that like a thing for my friend group. And then I would love to send a friend snail mail, like just like a cute little letter. Like it'd be great if it's multiple friends, but like I think that would just be so cute to do, and like add in some like stickers or like I don't know what, but I would love to do that. And then a bullet journal. So if you've been watching my videos, I feel like recently I've been talking about how I need to get back into bullet journaling and like just start with 2024, like print off the pictures and start with this year, and then I can worry about like backfilling other years, because I recently found my 2021 bullet journal and I loved it. I loved it so much, like flipping through and seeing those memories. So I still keep stuff to make those bullet journal pages for each year, like each thing I've done throughout a year, but I am so behind, and so my brain won't let me just like skip time. But I downloaded the stuff, or not downloaded, I printed off pictures from January of this year. I just need to actually put it on paper. So that is the last thing that I have on my bucket list. I feel like honestly that is all attainable, things that I could easily do. So I'm hoping to find pictures to kind of represent that in here, and then kind of just add like filler aesthetic pictures to just make it a cute little November mood board. Okay, I just finished the November mood board, bucket list board, whatever you want to call it, and I made a little Instagram reel for it that I just posted on a whim. I was like, I'm finished with it, might as well just post it. So I feel like it turned out so cute. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. That was just so everything I needed. That was everything I needed. Okay, I really love that I made this, and so now I need to go back and do a little more work stuff, and then I want to start or continue. I want to either continue the Assassin's Blade so I can finish my reread of the 3rd novella so that Riley and I can start Queen of Shadows this week, or I want to start not another love song. I honestly anticipated starting this already, and I just haven't had the time to actually start it, so that is a big goal of mine. So maybe I could do both, but for now, I'm gonna spend a little more time on work, and then I will see you guys when I'm ready to get some reading done. Okay, like, why change the angle when it's still good? So I just worked for a couple of hours, and now we're back. I wanted to eat some food. I thought about making a sweet treat right now, and I was like, babes, you've got to eat real food first. So I just made a grilled cheese and tomato soup dinner, and we have the crisp apple olipop. Oh my god, my absolute obsession. It's really bad. I did see that Poppy came out with this like cranberry fizz that I really want to try, but it's totally tailored for Christmas. So I'm thinking I buy one and try it after Thanksgiving. That's how committed I am. I'll buy it today, and I just won't try it until I'm ready for the holiday season. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. I'm watching this game end, the Rams versus Seahawks. Currently, currently 20 seconds left, and it's a tied game, so we may go into overtime. Okay, that was my brain, like, watching the play happen. Like, they're not going to score, right? No one's going to score. So we'll see if anyone scores in the last 19 seconds, but I'm going to watch this as I eat, and then I'm going to do some reading. I just started my dishwasher, so sorry if you can hear that in the background, but I am ready to get cozy on the couch and do some reading. The Sunday night football game is about to start, so I'm pretty much just going to use that as my reading timer. I will just read for however long the game goes. So I'm going to start with Assassin's Blade. I'm going to do my reread of the third novella, The Assassin in the Desert. That way I am caught up with that, and Riley and I are ready to start Queen of Shadows. And then if I finish this and there's still time left in the game that I want to do some reading, we will jump into Not Another Love Song. So let's get comfortable and do some reading. It is currently 7 o'clock, you can't see that, and the game, we have 8 minutes left in the third quarter, but I just finished my reading for the third novella, and so I was debating on jumping into Not Another Love Song, but then I was kindly reminded when I turned on the camera, I really want to go take a shower and wash my hair, and if I do it now, with it only being 7 o'clock, my hair, like, I won't be going to bed with it like wet, fresh out of the shower. So I want to go ahead and do that now, then be cozy into fresh pajamas, basically changing from one comfy outfit to another comfy outfit. But then I can do that and I can come back out here and read for however long the game is on. I did think about making a little sweet treat. I feel like I'm not actually hungry. I just like the idea of making something. I feel like for the face, okay words for the sake of the video, but it doesn't really make sense because like I just don't really want to eat something right now. So maybe that'll change after I shower, but I'd really like to start this book. So let's go take a shower and then we'll come back and at least read a couple chapters.